within the game.
What's going on, all the smoke family and everyone that's tuned in to the stream? We are here for the NFC Championship game between the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons. But joining me is the person that's going to be playing in the Super Bowl against whoever wins this game, which is Morris. What's going on, Morris?
What's going on, man? Appreciate you for having me on, man. On this, what should be a very exciting game.
Yes,
the NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house
here at
the Atlanta
Falcons
Stadium in downtown
Atlanta. The Detroit Lions in the NFC Championship game. It's 3 versus 1.
We've got a classic in store
and this is a matchup that I don't know if a lot of us seen coming, but I'm not surprised with the 2 guys that are here. These are 2 of the best users in the league. How you feeling about this game, Morris?
Definitely not surprised about the 2 people that are here. You got Mr. Offense, KD. Always a tough offense to stop. You got Nick. Nick is a very good user. A lot of people are surprised he's here. But, you know, the underdogs like the Saints were last year, they can pull it off.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Last year, this was the NFC Championship venue, and the Saints came in and got an upset. The Lions, who's coming in as the number 3 seed, is trying to do the same thing. But the Atlanta Falcons look to avenge their NFC Championship loss from last season and get into the Super Bowl to face the Dolphins. 1st and 10. Here goes the hand off to Tony Pollard. He's going to get 3 yards, make that 2nd down and 7. As I mentioned already, the Detroit Lions got here by defeating the New Orleans Saints in a close one, the defeating NFC champs. And then they went on the road and got an upset at Seattle to get to the NFC Championship game. The Atlanta Falcons, they had a good game against the New York Giants to get to this stage as well. So
3 yards on that
last one right here.
2nd and 7.
That was there in the playoffs, the Lions and the Giants.
Off play action.
Yes, sir. Going deep. Oh, what a completion to Jameson Williams.
I think he got some of that from Keandre. I think he's a little bit of Keandre playbook with that one.
Yes, sir. Gain of 31 yards, and that's going to be a 1st down into Atlanta territory. I'm not sure he got that ball in there, but what a big completion. It goes back around, drops back,
1st down.
Looking. He's going to take the ball and throw it to Jalen Hyatt, the rookie out of Tennessee. A gain of 11. That's going to be another 1st down.
Not quite to the 35.
Entering this game is the Detroit Lions. The Lions have the 2nd leading receiver in the league, which is Jameson Williams at 1867 and 15 touchdowns, which is number 2. Matt Corral drops back, takes a shot. He's going to be incomplete.
Ooh, that was a dangerous
one.
Yes, it was. That was very dangerous.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's
Nick's going to have to make sure he don't turn the ball over too many times to beat KD.
Absolutely.
And KD's going to have to try to find his pass defense this game to stop J-Mo on the Lions.
Oh, there's an interception. Wow. Just said that.
And I just said something about it.
By J.C. Jackson. And that gives Atlanta the ball back. The Falcons just went on defense and they had a big play for the Lions, and the Falcons took a big turnover. Now entering the field, Desmond Ridder. Desmond Ridder has had a really good season for the Atlanta Falcons. Desmond Ridder has 5,531 yards passing. He has 53 touchdowns and 17 interceptions on the year, 132.3 QB rating. Cabrera, who just ran the ball, lost 3 yards. He had nearly 1,000 yards rushing and 10 rushing touchdowns. So this is a really balanced offense. But they air that ball out.
Yes, that's very true. That's very true. And it's going to be interesting to see KD work his magic. This is going to have to stay in the game early, man.
Yes, sir. Here goes the completion to Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts led the team in receiving. He had 1,525 yards and 16 touchdowns in the regular season. He went bonkers for the Atlanta Falcons offense. To the 41, here goes Desmond Ridder looking. He got a receiver cutting
open.
And that's going to be Kyle Pitts to get into Detroit territory. That's 36 for a first down. And that's 2 quick big plays already by this Atlanta offense.
They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down.
He's going to move the ball quick. Nick's going to have to find a way to turn the ball over.
Yes, sir.
He's going to have to find a way to get turnover.
Because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit.
Yes, sir. And we have Finley entering the stream as we speak. Here goes the handoff to Alvin Kamara. And he's going to gain 6 yards. And welcome to the stream, Finley. What's going on?
How y'all doing, man? Late arrival is better than no arrival.
And that is true.
Yes, sir. 2nd down and 4th and 31-yard line. He goes play action to Desmond Ridder. Rolls out the pocket. Looking. He gets the completion to George Pickens for a first down into the red zone at the 16. George Pickens had 65 catches for 1168 and 8 touchdowns on the regular season for the Falcons. Christian Gonzalez with the tackle. Here goes another play action, and Ridder got to get in their pocket and throw. Oh, he threw it. That's going to be a touchdown.
Wow.
Pickens.
George Pickens, a 16-yard touchdown.
What a
What
throw.
a throw.
What a throw.
In this NFC title game.
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing, though?
We're doing
Good. What about you,
sir?
Big Finley?
Man, I'm blessed, man. Congratulations, Norris, on making the Super Bowl.
First points of the ball game.
Appreciate it.
Vitally important.
You excited?
They've done that in this one.
I am, but I'm tired of playing KD and Ridder.
And that makes the score 7-0.
So if KD makes it again, that's going to be tough.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we got Finley checking in. Finley, how do you feel about this matchup right here?
I mean, it's an exciting matchup. Nick's pretty good. KD, KD elite. So, Nick just got to play his game and
This one taken just inside the 10.
he got a fighting chance.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Yes, sir. Oh, and Antoine Carroll just checked in and said he wants you to tell him what is going on with your office in OG.
We executed our game plan going into the offseason, and we went after some players that we liked it early on. So I can't really tell you much about that. They just so happen to be fast.
Yes, sir. They hand it off to Tony Pollard, and Tony Pollard is going to gain 3 yards for the Detroit Lions. The Lions have got to get some points.
Hey, to be honest with you, man, the way KD offense is, the Lions will have to put up points now.
Yes, sir. And Darrell Mason, your opponent, just checked in and said, "Get Morris off the air." Nobody want to hear that. He had a tough loss in the AFC Championship game earlier. Matt Corral drops back, takes the shot, and it's going to be complete to Zach Leslie, the tight end, for a first down to the 41.
Terrell is all love.
His first catch in this NFC Championship game.
So, Philly, this was your NFC divisional opponent. What is KD going to have to look for in this matchup to beat the Detroit Lions?
A lot of cross routes, a lot of middle of the field routes. He run the offense that you can see coming, but his players are able to still get open. So if he could just pay attention to detail, pay attention to what he's coming out of the lineup in, and making the right adjustments, he should be fine.
From Falcon territory.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. First and 10 at the 45-yard line into Atlanta territory for the second time. Matt Corral drops back, takes the shot. He got a receiver open, and that's going to be complete. And I think that is Brandon Cooks to put him into the red zone at the 12. That's a huge completion.
That's a big catch right there, man.
Yes, it is.
Nick got to make something to turn the ball over.
Absolutely. First and 10 at the 12 inside the red zone and hand it off to Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard's going to get close to his end zone. He got a gain of 11, first and goal at the 1. And that's how the first quarter will end. Atlanta's up 7-0, but Detroit's a yard away from tying this ball game up. What
It's
an
the first quarter.
Yes, sir. What already eventful first quarter this has been for the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons. Tony Pollard has 1163 and 10 touchdowns in the regular season for the Detroit Lions. That's their leading rusher. Let's see, is he going to punch it in to tie this game? Here goes like a touch pass, and Jameson that's read by the Atlanta defense, and that's the first stop. They got 2 more opportunities to get in this end zone.
2 more.
And see, this
I can't argue the play call. That was a pretty good play call.
Say it again, sir.
I said I can't argue the play call. That was a pretty good play call.
Yes, sir. What you said, Finn?
I said this where I feel like Nick struggling a lot. He struggled actually when he get in the goal line, he struggles putting the ball in the end zone.
Another shot from the 1.
All right, second and goal at the 1. Can Atlanta's defense make a stop, or can the Falcons, or can the Lions tie the game? Excuse me.
You know you're a Falcons fan, Nick. You ain't got to remind us.
Drop back into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Excuse me, sir.
Good call.
My team loyalty has nothing to do with the stream. Thank you very much, brother. It gets up and it is good. We are tied here in Atlanta. It is 7-7. 7-play, 76-yard drive, and 251 for Detroit.
So while we waiting on the kickoff, Morris, coach to coach, what is going to take to get that number 3 kickoff?
I'm looking for a DB or an elite line. More than likely a safety or corner, probably.
You got 1,000 of them. How many do you need?
I only got 3.
Here goes Kamara. He's going to gain 9 yards. That's going to get to 34. As you hear them talking about, they are talking trades as we are doing this show. Antoine Carroll said, I have a parlay with Atlanta on it. Sir, you have known me for over 10 years. I would never bet on the Atlanta Falcons. They already got enough for getting season tickets out of it. First and 10, second and 1 at the 34. Hands it off. Kamara's going to get the first down. A gain of 3 yards to extend this drive.
That's one of the few runs that KD produces. He good for about 8 in the game.
First and 10 at the 37. Moving Kyle Pitts in motion. Let's see what this Atlanta pass attack can do here. Ritter drops back, looking. He's going to have Stephon Diggs open.
Diggs.
Breaks one tackle, breaks a second. Is he gone?
Oh,
he's going to get out of bounds to the 11. What a big completion there. That's a tremendous play call to get him into the red zone.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field.
A 52-yard gain for Stephon Diggs. Let's see, can Atlanta punch it in the end zone here?
He's going with the KD end zone play. He changed it.
Hands it off Kamara. It's an easy stop for a loss of 2. I did not like that play call.
The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play.
Second down at 12 coming up here. Duke Dub said KD with all the superstar receivers is illegal.
Here we go.
Ritter looking end zone wide open is Stephon Diggs for a Falcons touchdown.
Wow. Open like a cowgirl on a Saturday night.
Absolutely.
Only Philly know about that.
No, I don't know nothing about that. Hey,
he was open like the altar on Sunday morning at church.
What you talking about?
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
They told the Detroit secondary to come as you are, and they know nobody to go up to the front. Here goes Jameson Williams to the 28, and here comes the Lions. And Tevin calling out Y curl. Please don't write that down because you're going to change it to Z curl or F curl or whatever in your rock combination. Anyways.
And his field goal kicker ain't gonna get the job done.
After that last score we just saw, now
they handed off to Tony Pollard. Get a nice block. He's going to gain about 7, I believe. That's 8. Make that second down and 2 at the 36. Got you, dude. Second down and 2 at the 36. Here goes another handoff to Tony Pollard. He's going to have a first down to the 44, a gain of 8.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside.
Sir, we are getting close to the 44, getting close to the 50, excuse me. It don't even seem like it's almost 3 minutes left in this game in the first half.
It doesn't. This game is interesting.
Here we go. Play action coming. Matt Corral looking. He's going to take a shot. It's picked off.
It's going to be intercepted.
I think that's Jaylon Jones interception, and I think it is.
So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the
what an interception that was. I believe that was Jaylon Jones. And Ritter has his X factor activated.
And even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact.
First and 10 at the 34. Atlanta going to try to capitalize on the interception.
He get to see everything he's doing, and KD has hot route master, and KD's already the hot route master.
Ritter, oh boy, he got a receiver open. That's going to pick. Oh, what? He fell. Do the Lions have money on this game? Because that's an easy interception.
If you're scared of the cartel, Nick, we got money to get you out of the country.
Finley, what is it Detroit gonna have to do here? We go second down and 10. Ritter looking. He's gonna go deep. Oh, he overthrew George Pickens, who was open. Oh man. That ball did get open. He just missed it. We got third down and 10 coming up. Got to get to the 44 for a first down. If you're Detroit, getting a stop would be huge. Third down and 10. Here comes with another big completion for a first down.
Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Here we go, close to the 2-minute warning. They are in Detroit territory, sending Alvin Kamara in motion. Ritter looking. He's going to get hit.
He had a man open, too.
Duke does say Ritter's going to Ritter at least once a game. Tevin said year 2. Yes, sir. Now, this is one thing that Tevin been saying all Madden is Ritter's going to have his moments. I know it too well because I had him in Cleveland in another league. Desmond Ritter drops back, takes it underneath. That's going to be Kamara to the 40, to the 30. He's going to get past it. No, he won't. That's going to be at the 32-minute warning to the 30-yard line. And Atlanta leading by 7.
KD is getting comfortable. KD is getting real comfortable. That's going to be a problem for Nick.
Kamara up the middle.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It goes a timeout for Detroit after a loss of a yard. Detroit's doing a pretty good job against the rushing attack. Second down and 11. They are in field goal range if they do not score a touchdown on this drive.
Second and 11.
You don't want to give Detroit the ball with too much time, man.
Yes, sir. Take the underneath to the 22. And third down and 2 to come. Finley, what is your thought? What does Detroit defense got to do right here?
And they got to lock in, man. You can't go down too much against a great player like KD. So they're going to have to adjust and figure out what they need to do.
Yes, sir. Third and 2. Here goes a handoff to Kamara. Did he get the first? He did not.
Wow, great stop. Do you go for it here or do you kick the field goal is the question. The coach of Miami is going for it in 4th and 1.
I would take the points.
Who gets the ball back at half?
He does.
Yes.
Take the point. I'm taking the points because I'd rather be up 10 and make you have to make a throw on me than rather miss it on 4th and 1. Here goes the kicker to is this my boy Young Hoku? It is. Kick is up and it's good. He changed his number. That's why I don't know if it was him or not. It is 17-7 Atlanta. As we mentioned, the winner of this game takes on the Miami Dolphins in Vegas for the Super Bowl. And he's gonna let that ball bounce. He better get the ball.
As much as I got respect for KD, I hope Nick finds a way.
First and 10, and that was a disastrous play for the Lions. They got to go 96 yards for a touchdown. They got to get at least 70, if you ask me, for a field goal.
Muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Lions
First and 10 for the Lions at the 4-yard line. They got to get some points on this drive in the worst way possible. Corral drops back, throws it underneath to Zach Leslie, who will get out of bounds after a gain of 6.
And at least one practice each week before a game.
Corral has thrown 2 interceptions in this game. This is not a Corral type day. He's thrown over 5,000 yards this season with 44 touchdowns with Matt Corral. Corral takes it underneath. Here it goes Jamison Williams to the 24. Might go up tempo here. First and 10 at the 24. Under a minute left in the first half for the Lions. Atlanta gets the ball.
Still has enough time to do something.
Yes, he do. Very manageable. Corral looking. Takes the shot to Hyatt. It's going to be complete to the 50.
He's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
And he got out of bounds to save his time out.
Yes, sir. I'm liking the direction that he's going with this. He's making sure to manage his clock well.
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, "Hey, who's going to
definitely don't need to force anything here."
Something right here, and the end result there, nice first down.
First and 10, 41 seconds before the half. One timeout for Detroit. Corral. Is he going to take a shot? Oh, he took. Oh, man, he got hit. But if you're Detroit, you'd rather take a ball knockout than a sack because that will really force you to really have to move the ball quick or take that timeout, and you don't want to have to take it too soon. Second down and 10 to 37. Excuse me, 37 seconds left at the 50. Here goes Corral. And it's picked off by Mike Hughes. Oh, man. In money mode, how do y'all feel about that?
Man, he couldn't afford that, man.
And Fabershit got out there their timeout.
And KD has 3 timeouts with 31 seconds left.
Yes, sir. Detroit need a stop in the worst way. Here goes Ritter. Ritter takes it underneath to Kamara. He's going to probably take a timeout here. If you're Detroit, holding them to 0 points would be huge.
It's the only answer at this point.
Absolutely.
It's a must because he gets the ball right back.
Oh, yeah. He got to keep him out this scoreboard.
Give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort. Turn it into.
Here we go. Ritter drops back. He's going to get sacked or he's going to throw it away. Way to get that ball out of there.
Wow. I'm surprised they let him get it out of there.
Me too. I'm definitely surprised. I was calling for a sack right there.
Designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback.
And it's going to be 3rd down to 7 from the 20 seconds left at the 46. If you are the Lions, getting them to go 3 and out would be huge. Ritter takes the underneath. Here goes. I'm trying to figure out. I think it's Tillman. And at the 48, they are in range to go for it. It's 4th down and 1. In this case, I'm absolutely going for it. What about you guys?
I have to. I get the ball right back.
Yeah. I'm going for it.
So just need a yard to get a first down, maybe 5 to be in field goal range. Let's see what he cooks up here. 4th and 1. He's going to take a shot. It should have been picked off.
That's a smart drop. It
is a smart drop.
The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out.
But the Falcons was trying to go for the big play, and they really had an underneath wide open. Alvin Kamara was underneath for at least 10 yards.
Ready to kick off their next drive.
But Detroit still got a timeout. They got to try to get about 10 yards. Here goes the completion to Jalen Hyatt. Good completion, and they can take the timeout. They cut it to 7.
With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
This is from 59.
2 ticks left here in the half.
It's
Real
doable.
Roger, the kicker from the University of Alabama, can hit from this range. Will he hit it? He got it.
Major kick.
And that will do it.
That's 3 key points before the half. It is 17-10 Atlanta with the lead, and Atlanta gets the ball to open up the second half.
As our EA Sports halftime report, Coach.
Guys, in this second half, what are the Lions going to have to do to find a way to pull this game off?
Stop turning the ball over and play conservative defense. Don't give up a lot on defense.
The second half now underway in the NFC Championship Game.
Yes, sir. I agree 100%. What about you, Mr. Mo? How you feeling about it?
Well, as far as Detroit, he got a less than the turnovers. That's really what put him out the game. Atlanta ended the half pretty good, other than that one non-conversion. So if Atlanta can keep doing what they've been doing, it'll be over.
Yes, sir. Hands it off. Kamara is stuffed after a loss of 2 yards. The one positive so far of this game has been Detroit has not been giving up a lot on the ground.
And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well.
Let's see what they can do on 2nd and 12. This offense has been clicking when they get an opportunity to really get into this groove. 2nd down and 12, Ritter takes the underneath, and that's going to be Stephon Diggs, a gain of 9. Got to get to the 35 for a first down. Let's see what they're going to click up here. Play clock is under 10. Need to the 35 for the first down. Need a yard. Well, actually, we are in range where they can go for it at any point of the field. He takes the shot and got Stephon Diggs open for a first down to the 43-yard line into Detroit territory.
Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 20.
Guys, I don't understand the mid-blitz there. Do you?
No, I didn't get it. I guess he thought he was gonna run it, but I didn't get sending everybody on that play.
I agree 100%. Here goes Ritter. Looking, he got the underneath to Kamara, who breaks the first tackle, and he's gonna gain about 8 or 9. It's gonna be 9. Make that 2nd down and 1.
Kamara and Diggs are really doing what they do.
Yes, sir.
They're showing why they're special.
2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line. They hand it off. Kamara's going to break for a first down, gain of 7. And it's crazy as this sound, that might be his 2nd biggest run of the day on the ground.
I'm surprised to see KD actually run the ball this much.
Play clock under 10 again. Let's see what Atlanta's trying to figure out here. They go back to Kamara, who broke the first tackle. He got to he's going to get to the outside. He might have had an opportunity for 6.
First half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
2nd and 7. They're near the red zone. A pretty productive drive for the Falcons. Play clock back under 10 again.
KD is taking his time.
Yes, he is. Hands it off. Good blocking, and that's close to a first down. A gain of 5.
First at the Lions' 18-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it.
Let's see, can the Falcons convert on 3rd and short here? Under 3 minutes left in the 3rd. It's been a really long and productive drive so far. Here goes that play action. Ritter goes underneath to the fullback. And that's going to be Miller. 1st and goal at the 5. What a huge drive. Hand it off to Kamara. It's going to be close. I thought it was going to be a long yardage to the 5. Say it again.
I said KD don't find his rhythm again. He's too comfortable.
Yes, sir.
despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out.
A really long drive here, but if you get points, this could potentially put this game on ice for Atlanta. Ritter looking. What a touchdown!
Wow.
That's Kyle Pitts.
Wow. I don't know if that was Madden saving KD or that was a dot. But either way, it's a touchdown.
Nick gonna have to take some deep shots when he get on offense. He got J-Mo. I don't understand why he ain't taking the deep shots with J-Mo.
Nick's playing scared, nervous.
Yes, sir.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Here goes Jameson.
Just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Here we go. They're down 14. What?
The Lions,
the Lions have to get some points. They gotta get points. Here goes play action. Is this the KD play or takes underneath? But Tony Pollard broke the first tackle for a first down. Gain of 13.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done.
It's still a lot of time, man. Still a lot of time.
Because they don't get some kind of
Tevin Ratcliffe said that Nick was not confident. He said it in the chat right now. And how do you guys feel about that comment?
From the 34
I think Nick is confident, just nervous.
Yeah, like I said, he know people watching. That'll get you. You ain't never been on here like that.
Here goes the KD play, and he completes it.
Wow.
First 10 at the 8. But you are correct, Finley. I want you to hit on that point too on the next play, as far as playing on this big stage. Go ahead. I want you. The floor is yours on that one, brother.
Yeah, I done been here before too. In the back of your head, you know everybody's watching. You know everybody is critiquing your move and every move. So sometimes that'll limit you to what you really normally do when you just regularly playing. So sometimes you come out there and instead of going to your game plan and what got you there, you kind of try to not make so many mistakes, but that make you make mistakes because you're not playing regular.
Good point. I like how you put that. Very good point. 3rd and goal at the 3. If the Lions cannot punch it in here, this would be a very demoralizing into a great drive. Is this the last play? Oh, here goes play action. End zone. What a throw for a touchdown. Zach Leslie comes through at a key point of this ball game to keep this game within a touchdown. And Duke Dub, who has actually been on this stream multiple times, says that's a fact.
And that cuts the lead to 24-17.
You know something, and we actually had this conversation off air, myself and Finley did, and I guess I did not realize the magnitude of how nerve-wracking this type of opportunity can be.
Because you know, once you lose, everybody gonna be talking about you. And then they hit a commentary, and it's the game before the Super Bowl itself. So
that is true.
That's what happened to me last year.
Trust me, I know. 1st and 10 for Atlanta. Last play of the 3rd quarter, more than likely. They're up 7. If you just go, here goes Kamara. He's going to gain 5 yards. That's the last play of the 3rd. Atlanta's 1 quarter away from going to the Super Bowl. And Detroit, if they can get a stop, they can possibly make this a ball game. Really, the difference in this game is that those interceptions early on.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 for the Falcons at the 28. Winner faced Miami in the Super Bowl. He takes the – oh, man. Desmond Ridder just missed a easy first down.
Easy.
Now it is 3rd down and 5 at the 28. If you're the Lions, those are the breaks that you can catch to get back in this game. But they got to get a stop.
The Falcons on third down.
Third down and 5. Got to get to the 33 for a first down.
3rd and 5.
Ritter got Pitts open. That's going to be complete to the 50, down to the 47. First down, Atlanta. When you know that you need a big play, Pitts is your guy. And now they're back in Detroit territory. Guys, if you're Detroit, do they need to come away with no points on this drive, or a field goal is doable?
I mean, the field goal don't kill you, but you would like to come with no points.
I would say definitely none. The way KD's moving the ball, he's getting to field goal range easily every drive, unless he throws a pick. So you kind of like have to stop him at this point.
Absolutely. 2nd and 10 at the 47. They're not too far out of field goal range, as Morris mentioned just a few minutes ago. Ritter looking. He's going to take a shot into. Whoa, how did he get that completion in there? To Stephon Diggs.
Wow, they're making some catches this game.
And I mean, that ball got there right on time because pressure was coming dead at Desmond Ritter.
I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me.
First and 10 inside the 28. 5 minutes left in this ball game. Kamara. He
almost caught
up. That would have been a touchdown.
Another thing Nick gotta be worried about is keep letting him get in first down and eating that clock away.
That is true. Great point that you made.
Yeah, that clock don't stop when you keep getting on first downs and down.
Yes, sir. Here goes a tackle for a loss on Alvin Kamara. 3rd down and 5 coming up. That's Derek Brown.
That was a good stop. I'm going to need to do that more often.
Got to get to the 18 for a first down, or if Detroit can get a stop, you hold them to a field goal. Play action Ritter. Pressure's coming, and there's a sack by Tyree Wilson out of Texas Tech. And that holds them to the field goal that they need.
That was very huge. Let's see if he makes it.
He's going to take some time off this clock.
Taking all the time he can.
It's going to probably be at 3:24 when he kicked this field goal or lower. Going to get it to, they go to kick. It is good. And make that a 10-point lead for Atlanta.
This is the ball game right here for Nick. He has to score. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Absolutely.
He gotta score quick too. He can't really he can't score after the 2-minute warning. He gotta score before that 2-minute warning.
He needs to score before then. I agree with Finley. That'll help him save a timeout.
Absolutely.
And they were able to get it done.
Do they try to go for the shot now, or do they take a little time and then try to hit the big play?
Whew.
I ain't gonna
tough
lie.
question.
Knowing me, I would have tried to take the shot now. The faster I score, the faster I can try to play defense and get that ball back.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Absolutely understand the point here. This could be play action right here, and it is. Looking. He's gonna go deep. He got a receiver. Oh, he does it. It's a pick by Jesse Bates.
GD's in attack.
Jamison Williams.
And that may be the ball game.
And Atlanta takes over up 10 at the 6 with 3:10 to go. This could have clinched the NFC, but we still got 3:08, 3:10 to go.
Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win
Yeah,
this
the game
one.
is never over. If you seen what my daughter did, the game is never over.
Never over.
Here goes a touch pass to Stephon Diggs. Oh, if he could have cut that on time, that could have been a big play. And 2nd down and 6. The first timeout for the Lions have been taken. Up 10. These guys are close to going to the Super Bowl. Here goes Kamara. He broke that first and second tackle. Here goes Kamara. to the 30, a gain of 20. That's the biggest run of the day for Alvin Kamara, and it gives them a first down for the Falcons.
That's why we on Earth. The Seahawks organizations have like to introduce Alea Finley, the new defensive coordinator for the
head coach to step up and go, great job, guys.
For the Seahawks.
Because of that, come in a little
yes,
bit
sir.
later.
I will. Anytime she's under the coordinating booth, I will not be playing you. Here goes Alvin Kamara with a gain of 3.
Legendary coach already.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
She can take her win.
Second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the
second down and 6, 2:17 to go, 1 timeout. Essentially, if Atlanta gets a first down, this game is over. They're going to play it safe. And Pitts, what a read by the Lions. And I think they took their timeout too soon. You got the 2-minute warning.
Nah. You got the 2-minute warning. You let that go. Then you let him make this play. Because it was 3rd down, right?
Yes, sir. 3rd and 11.
3rd down.
You let that 2-minute warning go, make that play, then call your timeout.
Absolutely. Now, if there's a conversion by the Falcons, this game is absolutely over because there's 0 timeouts.
You ain't got no timeout?
Yeah.
None.
That was the last timeout for the Lions.
He got to stay
right
in
here,
2 minutes.
Yes, sir. Atlanta just need to get to the 40. They might play a safe and run the ball, and they will. And he's going to get the first down. Oh, my goodness.
GG's.
And you heard it from Finley first. 2-minute warning here in Atlanta. The Falcons will be meeting the Dolphins in a trip to the Super Bowl.
Oh, Lord.
So Morris, now you know who you playing. What's your game plan going into it?
I have no idea yet because it's so hard to stop KD offense. I really don't know.
Yeah.
You know something that is really crazy about this?
But I'll be watching Diggs.
Here goes Kamara. He's going to gain about 3 yards. This game is over. The crazy thing about this championship weekend is both of these guys lost at home in the NFC and AFC Championship games last year. Both broke through in season 2 to go to the Super Bowl. So these guys came back and got their revenge, and now somebody's going to win a championship. Here goes Kamara. Kamara to the 40, to the 35, 30, to the 25, to the 24. And that's 100 yards rushing for Kamara.
I don't think I've ever seen KD have a 100-yard rusher.
Tevin just asked a big question. When is the Super Bowl?
Tell them we wait to February 24th.
He said February 24th.
Run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Atlanta's heading to their 3rd Super Bowl in franchise history. They got it. Oh, here goes Ritter. Ritter's going to run a read option for a touchdown to secure the NFC Championship.
Wow.
Boo, tomatoes. No sportsmanship. Tomatoes.
So both number 1 seeds held serve, and it's going to be a 15-yard penalty for roughing the kicker.
Yeah, you gotta do that. If I was Coach Nik, I'm meeting him in the middle of the field after the game to discuss that.
But what a season this was for the Detroit Lions. The Lions won to the number 3 seed. They defeated the defending NFC champions from the New Orleans Saints. They had a tough, close game against the Seahawks in Philly. We saw that game on Father's Day, and their run ends in Atlanta to get to the would have put them in the Super Bowl. They'll be back next year. These guys will be around in contention next season. 1st and 10 at the 5. Play action. Corral takes the shot. It's Jamison Williams. And Jameson to the 43.
He's 2 minutes too late for that play call.
Here we go. 17-point lead. Play action. Corral. Gonna take another shot. Is he open? I don't think so. That's a pick. A tip drill or the interception. I'm not talking about the Nelly video. Here goes Jesse Bates.
Yeah.
And that is your ball game here in Atlanta. Jesse Bates going to his second Super Bowl. He went to the Super Bowl in Cincinnati. Gonna be heading back with the Atlanta Falcons.
Wow. That was an interesting game. Very interesting. Nick, man, a lot of turnover this game.
Yes, sir. And this should probably be the last play of the game.
13 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys into the Super Bowl.
But that is a great question. Mr. Morrison, the NFC champ. When do the Super Bowl take place?
2nd and 3.
I have no idea. I gotta meet KD at the 50.
Again, it's Kamara.
Yes, sir. That is the last play of the game. That should be. And the Atlanta Falcons are going back to the Super Bowl for the first time since that day that never happened in Houston.
And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie,
I hope it's turned out the same outcome.
Oh, God, no. We got Falcons Dolphins coming up soon. We'll let you guys know when the Super Bowl is. The game is in Vegas. Morris, good luck in the Super Bowl. Congrats to KD, the NFC champions. And, guys, you got anything to say before we get out of here?
Hey, man. Just, we're going to put on the show out there. We're going to do what we do.
Hey, even though we fell short again this year, go Hawks. DM me to send me your picks. You know, it's their time. You know, nothing's off the board. Everything must go in Seattle.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I want you guys to remember, scout, and get your team ready. The offseason is almost here. It could be as early as tonight. So, y'all boys better be ready. So,
Go Hawks.
Until next time, good luck to Morris in the Super Bowl. Congrats to KD. Go Hawks for Finley. Go Chiefs for me. Go everybody else team except for the Chargers. Until next time, we'll see you guys at the Super Bowl.